Stories are extremely important to human beings. I mean, imagine a world without stories. No movies to make us laugh or cry, no books to get lost in, no TV commercials, no music, and no tales by moonlight. No knowledge of who we really are handed down from our parents and ancestors. Hard to imagine, right? That's because storytelling is woven into the very fabric of our existence. It's the thread that holds us together. It's how we connect, it's how we learn, and it's how we understand the world around us. These are the musings of a storyteller, and welcome to the very first episode. I started this storytelling series a little while ago. It started off as a couple of LinkedIn articles and Instagram posts. But then I quickly realized that I was always limited by character count and all that jazz. So I decided to turn to my primary source of creative expression: video. After all, that's what I do for a living. And just in case you don't know who I am, my name is Rogba Arimoro, and I'm a media producer and occasional film and TV director. And today, on episode 1, we're diving into a topic that lies at the heart of everything we all do: the power of storytelling and why stories matter. Stories have been a fundamental part of human culture since the dawn of time. They've been our way of passing down knowledge, sharing experiences, and making sense of the world around us. But what makes storytelling so powerful? Why do we connect so deeply with stories? Well, according to me, there are 3 key reasons. 1, emotional connection. 2, cultural significance. And 3, influence and persuasion. Firstly, emotional connection. Stories have the unique ability to evoke emotions. Think about the last time you cried during a movie, or you felt your heart race while reading a thriller or an action novel. Those emotions create a deep bond between the storyteller and the audience. When we feel something, we remember it. Stories stick with us because they make us feel deep down inside. Secondly, cultural significance. Stories are a reflection of our society and culture. They preserve traditions, highlight social issues, and provide a mirror for us to examine ourselves. Through stories, we learn about different cultures, understand diverse perspectives, and find common ground. And lastly, there's influence and persuasion. Stories can inspire change, shape opinions, and motivate action. Advertisers use storytelling to sell products. Activists use storytelling to drive social change. A well-told story can be a powerful tool for persuasion. I mean, think about Coke and the happiness that it always evokes, even though it's just technically sugar and water. Let's get personal. From my early days as an independent record label founder to becoming a film and TV producer, storytelling has been my constant companion. It's the thread that connects all the different phases of my career together. One project that stands out is my very first foray into filmmaking. It was a short film called Tokunbo. So I had just resigned from my job in an advertising agency, and I really wanted to make a narrative piece. And I had been carrying around the idea for Tokunbo for a few days. So one day I just sat down and I wrote the story and then the script. Next thing was getting it made. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I didn't have a big budget or own any cameras or lights or any other equipment. I did the next best thing. I grabbed my phone. It was a Samsung S9 Plus, I remember. I enlisted my wife, I called up a few friends, and we all piled into my car and we just did it. It's one of the most fulfilling things I ever did. Tokunbo was my break into filmmaking. And one thing that stood out for me in all the views I got on YouTube and all the calls I got from people and all the awards that it actually won was how much people appreciated the storytelling. I learned a lot from that one experience, and those lessons have served me well from my first TV film, Fault Lines, all the way down to my most recent work in Africa Magic, the original drama series Refuge, and 10th Avenue. Every experience continues to reinforce the importance of storytelling as a key life skill for me. Every decision that we made on those shows, from the scripting to the performances, they were all driven by desire to tell a compelling story. And seeing how the audience connected with each of them was incredibly rewarding for me. So in summary, why do stories matter? Because they connect us emotionally, they reflect our culture, and they have the power to influence and inspire people to greater heights. As storytellers, we have the privilege and the responsibility to create stories that resonate and make a difference. So think about the stories that have impacted you and how you can create stories that really matter. Thank you for joining me on the first episode of Musings of a Storyteller. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Share the link with your friends. Until next time, keep dreaming, creating, and celebrating the magic of storytelling. Rogba Arimoro, signing out.